I'm not sure what happened. The video just stopped. Technology, I don't know. Anyway, my cats are my journey, and another one of my cats just came and her eyes were smiling, and it was a beautiful kind of like reality I witnessed. I believe that was what I needed. I was, as I said, speechless and on my own little planet. Um, and apologies if I said that they were my cats were my projections, but I made a mistake. I meant reflections. They were at the moment, obviously, they were the reflections of my higher self, or superconscious, helping me to understand what was happening gradually. I remember that my ex-partner, but my partner at the time, he was my projection. He was kind of my shadow, and he stormed down what I've said, because that morning I was supposed to do something for him, but obviously I was on my own little wall. I completely forgot, and one of my cats, Pure Love, just looked at him, looked at me, and she just telepathically said, "Don't worry about it. I mean, he's an asshole." And I thought, "You swear as well?" And the sense of humor, and I remember he just went on, and I couldn't even hear him. It's like he wasn't there. I was in this state of bliss about what's happening. That same evening, I went to see my coach, and it was nighttime, and when I kind of composed myself, and I was driving on the motorway on my way there, and I was feeling quite tired. It's like something, a force, suddenly I was had all that energy, and suddenly it was completely the opposite. And I thought, I'll be all right, I'll be all right. I kept on driving, and then I woke up 10 minutes later, and I've almost reached the end of the motorway, just to turn right on the roundabout to go to my coach place house. And I just put the hands on the wheel. I thought, "Oh, I can't believe I fell asleep on the motorway." And then I thought, well, actually, I should be asking. I can't believe the car has been driving and haven't crashed. The reason why I'm saying that is because you're so protected when this happened, and is you're not in control of your actions or what's happening. You're just in a state of wonder, and there is this beautiful force making sure that you are all right when you go through it, basically, and you're gonna be fine. So it's the journey is just beautiful. When I arrived to my coach place, her son was then, because the whole family is enlightened, and I used to get on very well with the son, and he had tuned to my field, and he knew already that I had fell asleep without me telling him. And he was said to me, "Look, if that happens, just be very aware, just stop the car, don't chance it." And that was very good advice, to just ground myself, and don't think everything was, I was invincible. Just just calm down, and take it easy, basically. um the next video I want to do tomorrow, the day after, I'm not sure, um, is very crucial, because I want you to really understand and work with me here. We seem to have two world views, isn't it? One of them is saying that the world, the government, the system is against the human race and is trying to control us. The other kind of worldview is that we've created this resistance and with the responsibility. And it's neither right or wrong, if you know what I mean. The truth is that yes, we create our own reality, but we actually created the identity, but through the emotion of fear, and it's fear that's powering that identity, and that identity took a force, life force of its own, and hosted our mind, and that identities are thoughts and feelings. Um, so that there is a degree of kind of like if you watch the previous videos of that Chinese game that got intuition of made of artificial intelligence, and then beat the world champion in a few moves, and nobody was expecting that. So it is the same, and the next video is going to explain a really spooky experience I went through, that I've hardly spoken about it. Well, actually, I have never spoken about it, not even to my coach, because it was so spooky. But now I understand what I went through it and what happened. At that time, I didn't know about the record, but I used other methods to remove the boulders. Um, but something happened, of how a boulder was removed kind of in 1 second. And will explain this in detailed, and the reason why it's so important to understand the next video, and you're clear of what happened, is for you to comprehend how the identity has taken a degree of control through that fear energy. And it's a fine line about saying, well, it's the old programming, you know, it's nothing I can do, is and taking charge. Because obviously we do want to regain control, but in order to do that, we know that we have to remove all the fears. And in the meantime, we need to be very aware of how that identity is going to try to self-sabotage us. And the next video is going to explain how the instructions work, how they can be removed in other different ways that it happened to me, and how that identity actually does have a life force of its own. And it has the kind of shape of fear. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and my experiences, and I look forward to the next. Till then, have an amazing day, and I love you all. For now.